Hi, I'm Eveline. I want purple color with larger ends.
Okay, Eveline, will you turn so that you can see how much your hair grown? And when they want to see more videos of you, they can find them on YouTube.
Yes.
It's not the first time anymore.
Definitely not.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello friends on YouTube, could you do Eveline's hair again? Now I start with protection and then coloring, and then afterwards I take only away the dry ends because they're dry. But I try to nurse them in the process so you can see how I do this. Pin up the hairs with the chopstick. Now it's very warm in my studio. Yesterday it was 31 degrees Celsius, so hot enough. I don't like that at all as a Dutchman. Towel and a water resistant cape. Now make a color of Lakme. I do the whole process in one. Okay, make sure the color. Took from Lakme the 522 Plus. It's a special series. It's a very nice purple color. This apply on my hair over the total length, and then I come and work in foils. Bring it on the hairs. Make sure it's massaged in. And then take a new layer. And so I do all our hair. So now I have all the purple colors on my hair. So now I'm going to make a soft bleach with a conditioner in it to make lighter ends in the hairs. Make a nice bleach with 6% at 20 volume. Take the hairs down. And I don't want to get too high up with the light ends because it would damage. I put the silver in it and I just take the underlines to light them up a bit. Therefore I also put the violet color on the hairs, so it will be a violet afterwards. And I put the deep conditioner into this because I want the condition of the hair to be the best. This is my first line. Then I take a foil and a foil because it spreads on top. Take a new line on it. Pin the upper hair away. Take it up. Take my comb. Spread the hairs on the foil. Make sure you lay nice flat on the hair, on the shoulders. Take a new foil, lay it on it. Go to the other side. Take the same part. Put the hairs up again. Lift up the hairs. Make sure they are nicely spread. Lay it on the foils. And so do all our hair. Coming to my last part, pull this to the back, lay it over the roundings of her head, nicely falling to the sides, lay it flat, start in the first line a bit higher up, and then travel down. Now we go for a coffee or a tea. Afterwards I tell you how long it took to get the lighter ends in the hairs. Cover this up. But mostly this is around a half hour. So we'll be back. Hello friends YouTube, back. Put on a cape because we still have to cut the hairs. set the hairs up. You have to wait till it's dry to see the effect of the colors, because now it's wet and always the ends are more wet than the start of the head. So it has to be dry to see the colors. A nice brush of Olivia Garden, never pulls the hairs. Watch it, her hair, how it is now. Knowing that she has some layers in her hair. She still wants to have long hair. You have to get attention for the earrings.
Ik kan hem ook uithalen.
Nee, je bent al. Het is zo lastig met die pinnetjes. Now I want to get an easy hairstyle. So I part the hairs over the center of the skull, from the top to the back in the neckline. Then I can see how her hair is, cover her. I know where she is, you also know. Take all the hairs in the line. I'll make this cut with the hot razor of Ergo. Set a bit to the sides, the head a bit to the front. Now she only wants a bit layers, not too much. You can see this by the shape, it's almost a straight line to the back, so there is not much layers in it. The most important line is the line of the back. That is the length of the hair, and the rest is just with it. Take a comb. Take all the hairs on the tail to the front. Make sure all the lines are in line with the hairstyle. Watch at the lowest line, it's laying here. Take the hairs up, take them into the center line. Get my hot razor, watch at her chin and gently go in. This came off. It's just like a flower, purple flower. Then travel once over the line, just to correct if there are small parts that are still a little bit longer. Pull them over every time to the center line to get the most beautiful line on this hair, and to be sure it's her natural line. Do this also on the other side. Take the hairs down, watch at the line. In the meantime you hear the hissing of the blades. The blades of a hot razor are 190 degrees Celsius, so it's a lot. Now put the hairs to the back. You can already feel the difference, of course, because the hairs are much better condition now. Make sure my cape is nice straight. So put a clip on the front. Lay the hairs on it. And to head to the front. Go to the center. create a wonderful new line on it. You can see there are not a lot layers into the hairs because it's almost a straight line, it's not just a bent bit. The higher they go up to the front, the more layers there are in the hairs. Important is to bend the head to the front, so the under layers will stay under the hairs and not get in the upper layers, because then they stick out. So for the haircuts, I can dry a hair.
Doet hij even?
Even, ja. De verschil ga je voelen. Al die droge punten eraf.
Ja, het was wel tijd.
Ja, het werd zeker tijd. Now to stay in the color line, I use a straight product of Lanza. It smells right, balance the hair in the condition and in the moist. Take about this amount. Also my nails are in the same line. I use clubs, but I always manage to get my nails in the same color. But I love it, so what's the problem? Nothing is the problem. Spread this over her hair, then go back to my Olivier Garden brush, brush it over the hairs to make sure that it's all over her hairs. Then start blow drying with a large brush of Ergo and work my way up. Chopstick over the skull bone, part hairs, even the earrings are in line of the colors. It's a nice little flower. And my jewelry is of Kione. Een hele gladde vingertop. We will also make photos of this outside, because the lighting outside is much nicer than in the studio. It's always a problem with making videos. We can already see the difference. And because I put the bleach over the color, the lines of the hairs in the underlines are very well protected for damage. So you see they are lighter in the ends. And so I dry all our hair. So far blow drying. Now I'm going to work the hair out with the iron, and I take an iron with the fluid in it, so it gets also damped while I'm working with it. Okay, start like I always start. Over the center line, go to the under hairs. Pin the hairs up with a chopstick. Don't force anything, just gentle into the hairs. Take a comb, make sure the hairs are straight. Take my iron, this the iron with the fluid in it, there's a protein in it. Watch at the hairs, watch at the glow. And just gently, one time, go through the hairs.
Moet ik me andersom draaien?
Nee, daar was het. Take a new 1.5 centimeter on it. Now turn a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Putting from Glint a detangler spray on it, so I get double up protection. And it really smells nice. Set in my iron, lift hairs up, watch the glow of the hairs, and lay them down. See how the petrol colors all come into the hairs. Take again 1.5 centimeters of the hairs. Take my Glint spray. Take my iron, put it in, and you see how it damps. And so do. Hairs in the front you always catch with your comb because they're warm. Now I have wonderful hair, so now the only thing I want to use on this hair, because I love the glow oil and the way it's smooth, I take a wonderful oil of Lanza. This oil is the most wonderful oil Lanza has. It nurses the hair, gives it a wonderful glow and a wonderful smell. And it doesn't grease the hair. And the restovers you can always put on your skin, because they're wonderful also for the skin. I thank you for watching. Thank you for being my model. We have a lovely morning this morning. I free her of her cape, then she shows you the end result. And of course we make also photos outside, because then you can see the color even better. Yeah, beautiful. Bye bye. Ja, mooi hè?
Heel gaaf.
Oké, maar een rondje rijden. Dankjewel.
Ja, dankjewel.
Graag gedaan.
Hi, I'm Eveline. I want purple color with larger ends.
Okay, Eveline, will you turn so that you can see how much your hair grown? And one day want to see more videos of you, they can find them on YouTube.
Yes.
It's not the first time anymore.
Definitely not.
Okay, thank you very much.